Collier gets us started. And quick over by Columbus for the first point as Anderson gets ready to serve, rookie from Purdue. Valentin Anderson sets Maldonado Diaz out of system for Columbus. Maldonado Diaz, dug by Lush, blocked at the net by Dallas.
Tip is so smart.
Cox on the serve for the Pulse. And this is a Columbus team that is the best blocking team in the league, as that one goes out wide. Point for Dallas. So we'll see here, because the Pulse have been one of the best teams on the attack. Columbus, one of the best at the net. One of the best at the net. And an ace for Cox.
Nobody knew what to expect out of this franchise team, knowing that they wouldn't have that time as some of the other teams have had for the players to return and build that chemistry in previous.
A couple of times already this year, the Pulse have won each of the first two matchups. Terry. Maldonado Diaz, the tip. Saved by Hiapo. Valentin Anderson. Cox floats it over. Anderson has Lush on the serve for Columbus. Collier. And Pittman Nelson will go back to serve now. She's the MLB leader in blocks on the season. Valentin Anderson. Akasha Anderson now. Setting for Collier. A little out of system for Columbus here. Pat goes quick over for the point for the Fury.
It looks like it's a setter-on-setter duel. Both of these setters are not typically one.
Serving for the Pulse. And attacking Raina Terry on that serve. Valentin Anderson keeps it alive. Pack, the set for Terry, the big swing, and a point for the Fury. Megan Lush to serve, veteran in her 11th year out of Penn State. Murr with the dig. Maldonado Diaz with the point.
Going there.
Akasha Anderson down the line. Collier on the other end with a kill. Short cross for Collier.
Seriously.
Anderson. Valentin Anderson keeps it alive. Jousting at the net, and this point is going to go to Columbus.
Perfect on a joust.
Setter Pack is serving here. And a kill for Savage. From that setter position, even get up and block occasionally at just 5'10". Terry. Maldonado Diaz on the other end for the point through the block.
While their pass is so good, to continue to practice that and get comfortable with setting Savage, who's doing so well tonight.
Terry blocked at the net by Kaylee Cox. Doing a little bit of everything tonight.
And the passers on the team. But right now she's taking up so much space on the court. She's taking away a lot of balls from her teammates. So you can't avoid her. And her passing perfect balls on top of that makes it so tough for the Fury. Going over the block with the tip. But just finding those open opportunities.
Akasha Anderson. Collier with the swing. Raina Terry. Off the hands of Valentin Anderson. Lush, dug by Nur. Collier.
That's exactly the ball that you want from someone that's not the setter. You don't try to be too precise or overcompensate. You just want to get the best hittable ball, and she did that for Collier.
Cox sets for Collier. Dug out by Lush. Maldonado Diaz out of the back row for the kill. Meanwhile, Collier had a 23-kill match, which was the most in a 3-set match this year. Valentin Anderson dumps it over. Diapo setting for Terry. Lush can't be dug out by the pulse, and the point goes to Columbus. Valentine Anderson serving for Dallas. And she sets it for Maldonado Diaz. And every time you see Maldonado, just a couple of points for Columbus. Maldonado Diaz. Collier coming out of the back. Akasha Anderson is going to get the point off the hand. Ashley Evans to serve into the match for the first time. Jousting at the net, Ashley Evans comes up to get it. Then Buskert blocked at the net. The Fury. Dallas had opened up a sizable margin early in this second set. Diapo setting for Anderson, who's blocked by Savage. Block at the net by Dallas. And a kill for Jalen Hodge.
It's a great kill by Hodge. One thing that the Fury is trying to do right now is attack Valentine Anderson. They're trying to make sure that she can't take that second ball to get the Pulse out of system, so they don't have those offensive options and threats both right now. Probably
Windsor will use her first time out of the match. How has Columbus been able to climb back into this set even at 19 after? And it will be Anderson serving here. Tied at 19 in the second set. Cox with a kill for Dallas out of the timeout.
Point, and she's able to provide it.
9th in the league in kill percentage coming into tonight. Murr with the dig. They set for Maldonado Diaz. Over the block for the point. Cox still on the serve. Walker receives it. Terry blocked at the net. Kelsey Payne into the match for the first time for Dallas as Cox serves for the set. Terry off the fingertips of the block. Murr setting for Maldonado Diaz. Dug out by Columbus. Collier, Maldonado Diaz over the block. That'll land out of bounds. Dallas leads it 2-9.
100%, and Maldonado Diaz does such a great job of waiting to see where her set is going to be. That's just a lot of experience and high game IQ. She doesn't rush it, and then she's able to have enough time to see also where the defenders are set up, which is why that over the top of the block tip is...
Serving to get this one started for Dallas. Cox at the net. Goes over from Akasha Anderson. And Sophia Maldonado Diaz down the line for the first point of set number 3. Dallas leads by 2 in the third set. Maldonado Diaz goes back to get it for the Pulse. Collier over. Kept alive by Columbus. Lush into the block. Pittman Nelson off the block and will get a point for the Fury. Her serve got Columbus on a little bit of a run in the second set, trying to find some of that magic again. And a dumped over by Valentine Anderson. Great play by Columbus to keep it going. Savage tips it over, setting Anderson out of the back. Here's Collier. Tried the sharp cross. Just didn't get it over the net. The set for Hodge and a kill for Hodge. Bringing the team in digs as well as Lush continues to serve. Maldonado Diaz breaks the run for Columbus.
One adjustment that I've seen from the Columbus Fury is they're trying to attack Mimi Collier.
Goes back to serve. Pittman Nelson with the big swing at the net for Columbus.
Columbus looks like they feel extremely comfortable right now. They're getting great pass. The rest of this set is going to be so useful for them as they try to pull it off with Anderson.
Maldonado Diaz with the kill for Dallas. We've been seeing the Pulse as we get down to crunch time here, going back to Maldonado Diaz. in each set to serve. Hodge with the kill.
Huge props to Hodge on that ball. That was a super high ball, inside ball. She definitely could have roll shot or.
Pack has had a quieter third set for the Fury. Maldonado Diaz receives it. Van Buskirk, quick over to get the point.
For the Fury, they have to make sure that they don't leave Van Buskirk in those.
Haley Cox will serve. Raina Terry. That's wide, point to Dallas. Rookie out of Appalachian State. Maldonado Diaz evens it up at 23.
Maldonado Diaz is going to be the go-to girl for the Dallas Bulls. She knows how to work in.
Valentine Anderson, Collier. Pat gets it over. Maldonado Diaz dumps it and evens it at 24. Heads up play.
That is high IQ to the T. You can see Maldonado Diaz as the play developed, just looking to see where the.
Lush blocked at the net, and now it'll be set point for Dallas.
And the crowd goes wild for Valentine Anderson. That definitely.
Match point for Dallas. Long for Collier. She thought it was off the tip.